Welcome back, ARK players, to a brand new video. Now today, can you believe it, we're covering another new patch for ARK. There has been 3 within the space of a week, and just to warn you guys, there is going to be many more, as there's some major fixes that have been needed to be sorted out ever since the Extinction map launched in December. So we are going to be covering through all of this information, and if you guys do enjoy today's video, as always, if you wouldn't mind dropping a like and subscribing to the channel, it seriously supports me so much. And I also wanted to say a massive thank you for all the feedback on the new face cam videos and stuff. There's still so much more we're working on and improving, and I listen to all of the comments. Seriously, I take on so much on board for when I do these videos, and I'm just trying to make as many changes as possible and making these videos as fun for you guys while you're also getting the news. Again, another shout out, if you want to come and join me in my cluster, again, the link is in the description down below to our Discord. If you're someone that's interested to come and play with me, my mods, and the rest of our amazing, fast-growing community. We have a big cluster, loads of maps, loads of awesome stuff, and obviously Ragnarok is coming in April. Anyway, enough from that, let's move into the new patch and talk about things. So what I'm going to do, because this has been requested by a few of you guys, is I'm going to move myself. I'm going to make myself... Oh, look how small I'm getting. My head's going missing. I'm going to move myself here. So now I'm underneath the ARK logo. That looks like it's going to work. So as you will see up here... Oh no, look, this is something else I'm going to have to sort out. It cuts my arm off. Where's my arm gone? Look at this. Look at this. This is definitely going to have to be sorted out. So I'm going to do this. As you'll be able to see up here, you will see the new update, which is minor version for servers for Steam, Xbox, Windows, and PlayStation. And let's read through them. So Tribe Tower can no longer be placed in caves. I know there's still some ongoing issues with the Tribe Tower. Players can no longer take damage from corrupted wyvern when riding or carried as passenger. Adjusted Armored Doggo's ammo box durability consumption to scale with weapon magazine size. Added dino targeting team checks for harvesting components when set to tribe only, previously only checked players. In PvE, enemy tribes can no longer harvest other tribes' element nodes with dinos after completing all waves. Good! This is massive, especially again for my cluster, because my cluster does have 2 PvP maps, but we're mainly supporting the PvE side of it at this moment in time while we wait for RAG. But this is something I'm glad that has been sorted. So fixed missing wasteland lights engram, fixed a pathfinding bug, they fixed some more exploits, fixed some localizations, and fixed various server crashes. Now, as I've mentioned to you guys in many videos before, when Studio Wildcard do these kind of updates, and I know you want more information on what exploits have been fixed, but unfortunately, they just can't do this. They've said it many times. They can't explain what the exploit is, because if they did that to the general public, then obviously people find more loopholes. And it's a constant battle, right? It never changes. This is the way of ARK. And it never changes. It's a constant battle against people finding more and more exploits. Once they're patched, another one comes around. And unfortunately, that's the way of running a live service kind of game in that sense of things. Anyway, we're getting bigger. Ah! I love this. Anyway, we're back. Should I move myself up here? There we go. That's perfect. So we're now back into the frame of things. So yeah, that patch is now live. You can download it on, as I said, Steam, Xbox, Windows, and PlayStation. Now, as I said, ow, why do I keep hitting my arm on the table at the moment? Like, I'm not even that far away from it, but I keep smacking myself on this table. No, okay, let's relax. So yeah, over the next few weeks, you will see fixes like we explained in our last patch video on some of the major issues. Creature spawning is coming up in an upcoming update very soon. This is for just Extinction related. The other maps seem to be unaffected since that launched. The new cars that launched, the battle rigs, they are making big improvements on these cars. Obviously, Wildcard have been keeping us up to date on what's going on with them, and mainly the sort of improvements they're making to it is the buggy side to it. Like the famous joke we keep saying, the buggies are buggy, because they are. Obviously, there's major exploits with meshing, which is going to be fixed as well. More holes are getting patched within updates to to stop people from, literally had someone in my Discord the other day send me one of the videos, which is very interesting to see, of someone just driving down into the mesh and then up into their base. And I was just like, well, there's nothing you can do apart from having to try and protect yourself. And I'm sure if you're a long-term ARK player, you'll know, especially playing official servers, it's very frustrating. Crash fixes, as I said, that's their top priority of things, sorting out crash fixes. Some of them dropped, obviously, in this update just gone. General improvements and exploits is, again, Studio Wildcard's high priority as well. Remember, they have a separate team for the exploit thing, so make sure to send support tickets in. The only thing I do find with Studio Wildcard with support tickets is I know they must get thousands, but something they do seem to have a problem with is they get a maximum amount of support tickets. So when you go in to try and put a support ticket in, it says that they're at their maximum capacity. So if you're literally having a game-breaking problem, sometimes you cannot submit a support ticket because they've just taken on too many. And I understand on their side it's very frustrating, but again, this is something that I request to Studio Wildcard as something that I do think is very worth maybe even investing a little bit of money into bringing more people in to be able to deal with this kind of stuff. Because obviously running a game, you know, the game's only going to get bigger with new launches. We've seen the player count skyrocket recently for ARK Survival Ascended. I have to remind you guys that back last year, after the center launched, on the build up from the center to the aberration launch, there was only 9,000 to 10,000 concurrent players on Steam playing ARK Survival Ascended, the lowest ARK has ever seen in history. Now we're looking at around about 30 to 35 concurrent players just playing Ascended. On Evolve, there's 40,000 current players. So as a whole, the player base just on Steam is up to over 70, maybe even 80,000. On a Sunday, which is obviously most played time for most people, Ascended is even getting close to 40,000 players itself. So the game is fast growing, even though sometimes it doesn't feel like it is. And when Ragnarok launches, the Unreal Engine update launches, it's only going to get higher and higher. And we could actually see player counts of up to 50,000 again for ARK Survival Ascended. I can't even believe I'm saying that, but it's great to see. And I'm really happy this is happening. Again, as well, you have to remember a lot of OG ARK Survival Evolved players are still playing the old game because there isn't the content they like or enjoy on Ascended yet, and they don't believe the optimization is here. I actually watched a video. I really want to give the channel a shout out because I've watched it a lot over the years and I feel like I'm not going to remember the name. I feel like I want to do some research. It was pretty much a YouTuber, around 600,000 subscribers, watched a lot of the playthroughs of his back in the day, but he was saying he was having a problem right now because he was making videos on ARK Survival Ascended, but he's decided to go back to doing an ARK Survival Evolved playthrough until the game gets its Unreal Engine 5.5 update because it needs optimizations, and it is frustrating when you lose stuff. So this March is a massive month for ARK. Can this Unreal Engine update seriously make the sort out issues that we've needed? Yes, we love the game looking better. The game looks great. We all say that. Even in its current form, it looks great. But the main thing is making sure people can run the game better and it's better optimized. That's all that matters, in my personal opinion, right now. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, as always, smash that like button and subscribe. And I will see you in my next ARK video tomorrow. See you guys then.